Hi guys, welcome back to Finpact. Today I want to talk about a penny stock that has been scooped up by BlackRock and the returns are potentially exponential. It's very volatile, but everyone is talking about it, and this is Mullen Automotive. This is an emerging electric vehicle company based in California. Now, before we jump into this video, remember any of my opinions shared in this video should not be considered financial advice. I'm not a financial advisor. I'm not telling you to buy or sell the stock. You need to decide what's best for you. I'm simply going through my opinions, what I'm doing, and what my views are on the Mullen stock. And I also want to show you the chart and give you an overall picture of what's been happening with Mullen Automotive. The stock ticker is MULN, but I also want you guys to know that I will make a more in-depth video since I've not covered this stock on this channel. So today I want to go more into an overview, my overall views and what's been currently happening and some of the price analysis. Now, before we jump into this video, guys, don't forget to hit that like button and that subscribe button and that bell notification, as a lot of the information I post on this channel is time sensitive. You guys know the stock markets and the crypto markets move very quickly. So please do hit that bell notification. Now, without further ado, let's jump into Mullen's website, show you what they're all about, and then go into what's been happening in the market, who's been buying and selling, and the short squeeze risks that everyone's been talking about, and also the current price and where the prices have also been in the past. So just jumping onto their website, Mullen Automotive is a Southern California-based electric vehicle company. It is emerging and it is considered a penny stock right now since the current price is around 20 cents. Now, it has partnered with several businesses for a unified goal of expanding scalable solutions for the electric vehicle industry. And it has many synergies with these partners. And recently, they also completed their acquisition of ELM assets. So this was the major acquisition, but just having a look, these are some of their products. So we have the pure electric SUV crossover, and you have to reserve it. They are fairly in demand. And then they've got class 1 to 6 electric vehicles as well. And they are continually focused on state-of-the-art production facilities across the country so that they can have the best manufacturing processes. And Mullen Automotive has officially closed on the acquisition of ELMS assets. And this means they now have possession of the plant in Mishawaka. They also have possession of all intellectual property and related inventory. Let's just jump into their acquisition. So they completed this acquisition of ELMS assets, and this acquisition will help them expand their manufacturing capacity. They also had a previous acquisition of Bollinger, and this was to help them improve and accelerate their product offering and introductions of their products into the market. Now, as you can see on TipRanks, the current price for Mullen Automotive is 20 cents. Now, TipRanks gives a smart score that combines key metrics, several key financial metrics, and it gives you an idea of how likely a stock is to outperform the market. So a score of 10 is that it is most likely to outperform the market, and a score of 1 is that it is likely to underperform the market. Now, right now, market sentiment is incredibly low. We all know that the macroeconomic sentiment is not very confident. So loads of stock prices and crypto prices are subdued. They're not going to be at their all-time highs. And penny stocks are very, very volatile. They are some of the most volatile because they aren't as established and they're still growing. So there is a lot of speculation on whether that company will be successful. I mean, you can see it during its all-time high, it reached like around $16, $14, at the tops. And then we did see some huge spikes up. And this is over the last 3 years. It's only recently with the huge market crash that has caused the price to be so low, which means that if they continue to develop and the market conditions improve and they are successful in the EV space, we could see huge rallies in the future. But this is all dependent on two key things. Number one, the macroeconomic sentiment. But number two, how well they are able to become a major player in the EV space, as they are still new and they have to compete with the likes of Tesla, NIO, basically more established electric vehicle companies. Now, Mullen Automotive have been working on reducing their debt, so they're not overly leveraged, which is good news. So they have been improving with their fundamentals. We can also see that recently, Mullen Automotive just hired a new person. They named Donald Brothwick VP of Commercial Sales, and Brothwick has spent over 25 years leading commercial vehicle sales for Ford. So he has got experience with major players that are a lot more established than Mullen Automotive. So they must have had the funds to bring on such a well-established, very highly experienced person for this role, Donald Brothwick. Donald Borthwick. Sorry, I think I called it Brothwick. It's Donald Borthwick. And that's exactly what I said. If you take a look, David Mykery has said, or Mytree, I think I'm getting all these names wrong, but yeah. Don is a highly skilled and respected sales leader and will play a key role in establishing Mullen as a leader in the commercial EV category. And this is said by the CEO and chairman of Mullen Automotive, David Mykery. So that's exactly what I was saying. So this is definitely good news. There are improvements taking place, acquisitions taking place. They are going in full throttle. So there's also been recently a risk of having a short squeeze for the Mullen Automotive stock. There has been a lot of growing short interest on the stock. But with this short squeeze, this is actually bad news for the sellers. Their sell trades or positions get closed down, which causes the price of the stock to go up. So of course, investors benefit as the stock price goes up. Also, there's a $90 million catalyst brewing for the Mullen stock. Mullen is expected to pay out $90 million of Series D preferred stock next year. This can be good in my opinion because right now market conditions are, well, not great. So the prices are very low. Now, with all the Federal Reserves and different central banks around the world increasing interest rates to help revive the market, when the macroeconomic conditions improve, such news like this will potentially cause the Mullen price stock to increase in the future. But again, this is just my opinion. This is not financial advice. As you can see, the stock is very, very speculative and is very risky. The shares of the MULN stock are down by more than 95% year to date, and I did show you guys the charts. Lastly, I just want to add, since I don't want to make this video too long, since it's more of an introductory video, and I will go into more detailed analysis of Mullen Automotive in another video, but BlackRock has upped its stake in this penny stock, and they've actually trimmed their holdings in Apple and Microsoft. So that's definitely good news when you have a major player like BlackRock showing interest in the Mullen Automotive stock. They probably believe it's undervalued and that it has profitable potential in the future. But again, not every hedge fund or fund manager is always right, but it can be a good way to look at what they are also doing. In fact, TipRanks even shares this. Blogger sentiment currently is neutral, but insiders actually show that many have sold shares. So BlackRock may be one of the few that has actually bought and upped their stake in this stock. Crowd wisdom is positive, news sentiment is neutral. The technicals, however, are negative, and this is also because they are a new and upcoming company. So usually a lot of times such companies, when they're so early in their growth phase, they can be loss-making in the beginning, but as they ramp up their efforts and invest and acquire more companies and build better products and build a market presence, then generally they have their revenues go up and therefore their profits later. Anyway, guys, what do you think of Mullen Automotive stock? Are you guys bullish? Are you guys bearish? Leave your thoughts in the comments below. I'd really love to hear from you guys. And if you made it this far, don't forget to hit that like button and that subscribe button and that bell notification, so that you get informed on when I release a video, as a lot of the information is time sensitive. I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye!